really sure that you want to put your face on the internet.
All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. I am dusting my channel today with my friends. I have with me today three of my closest friends in BookTube: Evie, Pete, and Charmaine. I put Evie's and Pete's channels in the description. Go and subscribe to them. I will post Charmaine's Instagram account later in the description. I wanted to check with her before posting. So, today we are going to do TBR swap. We set up, we came up with our own rules. We are not going to do like others. We are going to give like two options for each person. They can decide which book they want to read out of those two. That's the plan as of now. Sorry.
And DNFing is an option, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I know
Because
about
I failed so miserably with my last TBR.
But I think you should give it an honest try.
Yeah, no, I know.
See, I know you and even Charmaine, especially you. That's why I have backups and I have backups to my backups. So I'm not, you can
So you
DNF
chose like 6 books for every single person.
at least
Yeah.
4. At
So
least
that
4.
if we DNF one, you're like, okay, well then, like, let's go to the second option. You got to choose between these two.
Yes, we have our friends in comments. Hey, Atsa. Hey, Sal. Hey, Caro. Hey, Matt. Hey, Shad. So, I have no doubt about this. For sure.
I'm scared.
Alethea! Hi, Alethea.
Hi, Olivia.
All right. You guys want to, are ready to start? Who wants to go first?
How about it's your channel? You go first.
I mean, you want to give me or should I give you?
Yeah, you pick. Are we doing the pick someone, and then
Okay.
what are we doing?
I'm
are we
going
doing
with the Evie first.
Okay.
So just to make sure, am I choosing giving you the two options?
I am giving you 2 options. You note them down and you give 2 options to somebody else.
Got it. Okay.
We can choose at the end of the stream what we are
Okay,
going
so we're
to
doing
read.
what Pete suggested.
Yeah.
Sort of. We're doing a combination of both. We're doing the dynamic thing, and then we're all picking at the end.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Evie's first book by Anita. Cersei by Madeline Miller. I know you recently read Iliad and you loved it. So I'm not sure if you're going to like it, because sometimes if you already know the original story or if you read the original story, retelling would not work. But I hope it works for you. It is very well written. I really like the writing, and it is a kind of sad book for it is your kind of book. That's why I picked it for you. And it is standalone and short, less than 400 pages. Yeah, 330 pages. That's it.
Cool.
And the next book, I don't have a physical copy. I read it this long back. It is, oh my God, I forgot the author. Oh, got it. It is called Miracle Creek by Angie Keene. So this is immigrant couple has a kind of a chamber, which I don't know if it is scientifically proven or not, but some people with like autism kids, or if you have infertile problems, they come and they take that kind of treatment, like spending in the chamber for an hour or so. One day that gets blown up, and I think couple of patients in that treatment center die. So the rest of the book is about who did that, who blew it up. Is this the immigrant couple for insurance money, or the autism protesters, or the mother who doesn't want to take care of that autistic child? It is very, very well written. It is very sad. And that author is a lawyer, by the way, in real life. So the courtroom scenes are very well written. They reminded me of Law and Order. And what really hit me was the exploration of autistic children, and how much the parents suffer, actually, especially if that is a single parent, because they have to go to work, they have to get these kids to these treatment centers. And even if you just snap at your kid, society treats you like you are a bad parent. you have to deal with all that. It really hit me. I mean, it's been a long time since I read this book, and I still remember like every scene, every emotion I felt. So I think it works for you as a sad sad book reader.
I will just say that if Charmaine and Pete, if your criteria for picking books for me was also sad, I'm going to be very sad.
I do not go the sad route.
Okay, cool.
They're not necessarily happy either.
Oh no! Oh no! All right. Well,
I did not read the book. I did not have channel when I read this book, Sal. Hey, K Fox.
Hey.
Alethea thinks you will like Cersei.
I
Hey, Chadia.
have hope.
Hey, Emily. It's been a long time.
I know.
All right.
Well,
So-
Pete will be picked at some point.
It's true.
So
Evie.
it's
And
my
picked on.
choice. My turn to pick, right?
Yes.
All right, Charmaine. Just because
I'm
it's the
ready.
book- I don't want to choose Pete. So, and also the books that I chose for you are top of the list on my little stack here. So, 2 books that I picked for you: The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden.
Wow.
Surprise, surprise, everyone. I think you will very much appreciate the lush, rich writing style, and the explorations of religion in it. And it stands well on its own. Even though it's part of a trilogy, it does stand well on its own, in my opinion. So that's really it. It's Russian folktale, fairy tale inspired, set in medieval Russia, and it's got a kick butt main character named Vasya, but it does follow her from basically, well, not even basically, literally from birth. So, yeah.
Nice.
And death incarnate is involved. I'm just kidding. Like,
I have almost picked that book up a few times because of you, but I have yet to do it. So now maybe the time.
and the other one, which I'm hopefully gonna make it a hard choice for you, is A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. Kim, I hope you're happy. This is it's a challenger to the Winter Night trilogy in a favorite series of all time. It is also incredibly emotional, and Ged is such a wonderful character. It reads kind of middle grade-ish, older middle grade, but it feels epic at the same time, even in its simplicity. And it's the titular Wizard of Earthsea, and it's got like a, what is it compared to? What's that book called? Pete, you know what it is. Patrick Rothfuss.
Name of
Name
the
of the
Wind.
Wind?
Okay, so people basically say that Patrick Rothfuss ripped off A Wizard of Earthsea.
Patrick Rothfuss ripped off a lot of things in that
That's
case.
true. Fair point. Fair point. But yeah, and it's also the start of a series, but again, I think it stands well on its own. And it's another book that I love. It was the last book I read in 2024, and I binged through the rest of the series, and it's a favorite series of all time, and I love it. So
Everyone is shocked that you picked Winter Night. K Fox is the happiest.
is that sarcasm? Is the shock
Yes.
sarcasm?
Yes, that is and Sal, yes, we have until the end of this year to read these books.
Oh, I thought it was end of the month.
Okay, Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Pete, I
Alright,
choose you.
Hey. Despite-
This was a hard one for me. I had like quite a few to choose from. I think I'm gonna go with Dreadful. I'm sorry, I forgot to write down the authors' names. So I only have the book names. But it's by Caitlin Ruzakis, and I just read this one towards the end of last year. No, beginning of this year. So it's fairly recent, and I did really think about Pete while I was reading it, just because like it kind of has similar feel to Orconomics to me. It starts off where there's like a wizard. He wakes up. He doesn't know he's a wizard. He wakes up. He's surrounded by like this like the aftermath of this explosion, and like he's trying to piece together what's going on, and like he realizes he's in a dark wizard's lairs, but he doesn't, and he thinks he's in trouble, but then he realized like he's the dark wizard, but he doesn't remember who he is or how he became a dark wizard. And he also finds out, this is all like in the first few pages, he also finds out like he has a princess captive in his dungeon. So there's a lot of humor in it, and it's a very interesting journey to see him unravel like to reconcile who he was in the past versus who he wants to be in the present. And there's a lot of like social issues addressed that are just placed in a fantastical setting.
Putting KJ Parker in the midst of those others, I don't think. You have questions, Charmaine. Is this a zombie one?
A what?
Zombie?
No zombies. It's very like wizards, heroes, magic.
Yeah, the mention of Parker is intriguing because based on like,
I think based on humor. Based on humor, they must have. Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Joe, right?
Did I say it's like Parker or
No,
no, the blurb that Master South Austin.
I'm like, I don't remember saying that. As someone who has not read Parker. You know this. Okay.
I hope you're rectifying this.
I think yes. Dread Nation is also you're getting. Even I thought it's the same.
Okay, so
it's got a garlic festival.
The next one is also kind of similar, but it's more superheroes than fantasy. It's called Hench by Natalie Zena Walshots. It is about, it's set in a world where superheroes exist and they're like glorified and like they're the heroes, right? And then your main character, she actually gets injured during just being present while so the superheroes are being superheroes. And then it sets her on this like, and she's like I believe she's an accountant or something like that. But she sets her on a vendetta against superheroes because like all the destruction that they cause. And she ends up working as like an assistant to a villain. I don't know. It's a really good. But she's like trying to calculate like the total overall like damage that superheroes cause to society while trying to be good. Like, is the cost worth the reward?
Yeah. Interesting.
Charmaine, both Sal is saying you are coming up with good recommendations.
Thanks.
It's called Hench.
I do agree, Chad. Yeah, I haven't heard of those titles.
Which is great.
Hench, yeah. I think, I follow Charmaine in Goodreads. That's how I listen. I heard of familiar with these titles. That's the only reason. Pete?
Okay, Anita.
Oh no. Be good. You know, if you
good,
because otherwise I'll give you some punishment book.
Or she'll just ban you from the channel.
Or just ban you. Yeah, I could just pull out Infinite Jest. That's within the rules.
Less than 500 pages. We have rules in place.
I'm pretty sure all my recs are within 100 pages. So, first one I'm going to pick for Anita is The Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. I think that Anita would love this one. For those of you who don't know what this one is, This is kind of Jane Austen is a really good comparison, but if Jane Austen was a scientist, right? So you have that sort of is it Regency, Evie, or is it not Regency? It's that Victorian era world, and she is working towards becoming a scientist, right? And this is fed by her father. And I think that her father and her have a really good relationship. There's also and like her growing up journey to become a scientist who is studying dragons, right? It's just so fun.
To be fair, she's a naturalist, not a scientist. She's not like,
Evie with well, actually.
She's not dissecting them. She's trying to study them in their natural habitats.
True. She's like Sir David Attenborough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
carry on. I'm sorry.
Nerd book. Cool. The other one.
Did you finish the series, by the way, Pete?
No, I cannot. So I stopped after book 3 because I cannot find a copy of book 5 physical. Like I've had alerts on. I have had one on thrift books. I've only ever seen one come across the page, come across the whatever, and it was gone immediately.
Book 5.
Yeah, it's super hard to find. I could ebook it.
Aren't they releasing? Aren't they doing omnibuses?
Yes, for the first 3.
Oh no.
maybe they'll announce for next 2.
Hopefully, yeah, that'd be nice. Because I've heard really good things about book 4 and 5, and not being able to book 5, kind of like just stopped me in my tracks for a hot second. Anyways. Next one is Dogs of War by Adrian Tchaikovsky.
I think we know what Anita's going to pick.
This is one that I think Anita would like. It's Adrian Tchaikovsky. Rex is a good boy. Do we need to say anything else? Cool.
I think Anita's heard enough about my bearhead talk that she's probably going to be nervous about it.
It's okay. She'll still like Dogs of War.
We'll see. Yeah. All right. My turn. I'm going with... Okay, Pete just talked. I'll pick Charmaine's. My first pick for you is Windhaven by George R.R. Martin and Lisa Tuttle. This is my copy is with Sal, so Evie is showing the book. So this is sci-fi standalone, and this is originally written as 2 novellas, and then they both wrote a 3rd novella, if I'm not wrong.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So it's really talks about, traditions, breaking the traditions, and how people get used to that change in traditions. And it has a strong female character, and I really think you would appreciate the themes covered by this book. Because it did not give us any solution how society accepts the tradition or doesn't like this. It did not give us any solution. It just showed us how society reacts and let it end there. That's it. I really liked it. I think you would appreciate it. And my next book for you is second book. I struggled because of what I wanted to give you. I moved to Pete because Pete is the toughest one for me. He read everything I read, and what he did not read, he won't like it. So it was very tough for me to choose for. So I moved. The second book I picked for you is, again, I read this long before BookTube, long before I had a channel. So I don't have a copy here. It's a YA book. So I thought, I wanted to give you 5th season, but I don't want to give you like sad book. You do read YA, and I think you will like it. This is Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau Preto. This is it's instead of dragons, it has phoenixes and phoenix riders. It's about bond between those phoenix riders and those phoenixes, and it's mostly it's the story of 2 sisters and how their path changed. And it is not exactly a 5-star series for me because it does have infodumps. It is others like first series, and I'm okay with that. But I do think you will enjoy this book. Especially characters. I love the relationship in this book, both romantic and platonic. I love the friendships. I think you'll appreciate it.
Thank you.
Both Katrina and Angela also like this book, by the way.
I know. I've heard of this. Yes, I'm familiar. I will go with Evie.
All right.
All right. So this one was like this recommendation was kind of handed to me for my last collab, but I'm choosing Lone Women by Victor LaValle.
Let's go.
Yeah. If you saw the
Go ahead. It's okay. I just Sal wants to buddy read with Charmaine. It's okay.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
I talked about this on Alan's. I don't know if it was part 1 or part 2, but I talked about this on Alan's mid-year freakout, and Evie was very interested, and we were already talking about reading The Changeling together by Victor LaValle. So I thought, hey, she was already interested. Let me put it on the table.
Shoe it in. It's a shoe in.
Yeah.
And then the second book I chose, this is actually the sub-press edition, but it's How Long Till Black Feature Month by N.K.
So do you know
Jemisin.
an alternative? Because I've read that.
Yeah.
Oh, you have read it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I didn't see it on your
that
Goodreads.
copy. Which copy is that? I love that.
It's a
edition.
Subterranean Praise.
Subterranean.
Oh.
I actually got it for quite a good deal on Pango Books.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It looks very pretty.
But I do have a backup.
Nice.
It does follow kind of the folklore.
By the way, I do love How Long Till Black Feature Month.
Perfect.
Because
I'm like, oh,
Jemisin.
she loves short story collection.
Yeah. And it's Jemisin. And I love it. So
my backup is also folklore, but it's a Korean folklore, and it is YA, but I think you'll like it. It's The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. It's very beautifully written. It does kind of have like that slow, melodic folklore vibe. But I really enjoyed this, and it's a short read.
who writes it?
Axie, AXIE, and then OH.
Was that? I feel like that was like a big book like a few years ago.
Yeah,
right?
it came out around the same time as, I think, was it the Moon Goddess one?
Yeah,
But I think that one kind of outshined this one, but I actually like this one better.
Alethea says it's a Studio Ghibli in a book, it seems.
Mhm.
Yes, Charmaine is choosing all the pretty books.
You had me at
It
Studio
was very
Ghibli.
popular.
I love Studio Ghibli.
Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, Evie.
All right, Anita, for
Mm.
you.
Oh my god. Why am I scared?
First one, The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle.
I knew it.
My favorite book to
This
date
year.
this year. So it is about The Last Unicorn. You've seen the movie because literally we watched it together. So I think you know what it's about. I like the book better, as is often the case. The book is always better. The book is very sad and melancholy. And if you don't like this book, you don't like me. And that's just how it is.
Okay, blackmail. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta be clear and honest and transparent.
Sal is hollering at me that I have to
Yeah.
read this one.
Sal is very invested.
It's true.
Issue. If I choose another book,
You should. I don't know what the other one is. You should just choose the other book, Anita. You've already seen the movie. Like, why do you need to read the book?
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I actually really think you would like this other one, Anita. The Gate to Women's Country by Sherry S. Tupper.
Mhm.
So, this is about the titular Gate to Women's Country. So basically, there's a society of just made up of women. And then the men are a warrior society that's outside, but there are some men within the women's country, but they are not traditionally, they're not warriors, basically. They've assimilated into the women's culture and women's society. And I will just say that it's a sci-fi because it's a sci-fi masterwork, and
Sadly.
I'm not going to explain why it's sci-fi.
Women, Aletha hates women.
It's true. 0.5 stars. We all know this.
This was one of my favorite books from last year, and her writing is incredible. The concept of the world and the world building and the concept of the society is genius. I'll just say that. When was this written? That's a good question. I think it was written in the 80s. Yeah, 88. And it does not feel dated at all. So
Midge.
the women tear each other down rather than lift each other up. That's what I'm
Okay, my turn for Pete.
Indeed.
Okay. I wanted to pick this book for Charmaine, actually. I think she would really like this one, but I moved it to Pete.
Wow.
He
I
read
see.
he read everything. I mean, I think for the last 3 years we did so many read-alongs, but he reads
It's
most
true.
of the fantasy we read together. And whatever I read outside of those books, like general fiction or other fantasy like Starless Sea, he wouldn't like it. I wanted to punish him by giving him Starless Sea, but then
I thought you were going to give me Starless Sea.
but you were like, I don't want to. I don't think you would. That's your
Okay,
kind of
fine.
book. Anyway,
You have to read Starless Sea just to spite you.
I would love it if you enjoy it. I really like that book. Anyway, your first book is Curse of Chalian by Louis McMaster Bourgeois. This
I'm
is
so
one of
mad.
you can still read it. This is one of the best books I read this year, sorry. I think you will like the politics and the political intrigue. So Charmaine, you can also read this, as my third option for you.
It's past.
Versus comment, Anita Chicken and Dowda causing Pete pain.
Charmaine will remember this. Like,
Yes.
And my second option for Pete is Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I think it is perfect option for Pete, especially now with what's going on with some policies in your country. Because when I saw some news, I immediately sent that link to Charmaine and Evie. It was like, oh my
Okay, I
god,
was
we
gonna
read
say,
that.
Charmaine, you have read this, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I read it with Anita.
Okay, so Pete, if you don't choose Parable the Sower, you're gonna make 3 people very disappointed in you.
Yeah, I mean,
just saying.
I immediately sent that news link to Charmaine and Evie, and I knew immediately, okay, I am going to give this to Pete. He has to read it.
what's funny is not only do I own a physical copy, I own the comic book too.
Oh yeah, I've heard the graphic novel.
The graphic novel? Yeah, I picked it up when I picked up Kindred because I was like, I really like the style of the Parable of the Sower graphic novel. So I wonder what I'll pick.
I am just kidding, by the way. I mean, I either of those sound like they would be good. I know Parable of the Sower. You would like that one.
You just that I chickened out of causing him pain. Now you're saying that is a bit too much pain.
I have technically
it's a
already.
Goldilocks zone of pain, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Butler, she has a different way to deliver pain.
True.
Yeah.
I've technically also already started Parable of the Sower at one point. It was
I know you need that push. That's why I'm doing this.
That's what this is for. Let's do Charmaine, Evie, let's do Charmaine.
Yeah.
So, Charmaine. One of the books is too deep into my the Tetris to order to bring it out, and that is A Radical Act of Free Magic
Is that book 2?
It is book 2. Because you have not read
me
book 2.
out.
Yes, I was
Call me
listening to your
out.
Goodreads. I noticed you read book 1, and this was like something. This is a series I really loved called the Shadow Histories, something like that. But the first book is called I can't even remember what the first book. Declaration of the Rights of Magicians, and it is amazing. It takes place during the French Revolution, and then the second one takes place during the Napoleonic Wars. Right, so you have William Wilberforce and William Pitt, who is the prime minister, roughing around. They have a great bromance in these books. You have Fina, who is an escaped slave from, it was Jamaica to, or did she go? No, she came from Jamaica and then, or she escaped from Jamaica and then landed on Haiti, right?
Yeah.
And she's part of the Haitian Revolution there, which is so cool. And then the first book focuses on Robespierre, and then the second book does not focus on Robespierre because of spoilers for history. But yeah, Napoleon shows up in the next one. Really great. I really loved the world building in these, and I really need you to finish the second one.
I do need to finish it. I did really enjoy the first book.
Mm-hmm. And the second one, which I'm pretty sure you haven't read based on your Goodreads, and I don't remember if you've tried it yet, is Guards by Terry Pratchett.
I do own that one.
Good.
Yeah.
This is an Allen book. This is Terry freaking Pratchett. We love Guards here. I think you are the only one in this room that has not read Guards.
Or Pratchett.
Now that Anitha has.
Wait, you
Or
haven't read
Pratchett.
No.
Good. Like, not good, but like, this is why I picked this one. See, I'm more confident in this than picking like a KJ Parker book.
Charmaine has so many brownie points. Alan will forgive her even. But you robbed Alan of giving that book to Charmaine, Pete.
I can pick. There's others I can pick.
It's okay.
Or she could just
Alan can just pick the sequel.
Look, that was like one of the first things I saw. I'm like, look, there's no way I'm not picking the sequel here.
Ooh, Emily, I think you will like Pratchett.
Let me say that again.
No,
Guards.
There you go.
I think I will like it. I just, for some reason, I just haven't picked it up yet.
Well,
I'm
that's
surprised
what this is
LPQ has not made an appearance.
Yes.
I mean, consider it has made an appearance because technically the cover is the background of this stream. So
yes.
it's
LPQ is part of me, part of my soul. It is always there in the background. But I don't want to torture you both because the Evie, I have been torturing her since a year, I think.
You mean I DNF'd it?
Yes. And Charmaine, I think we also asked Alan to give us books, so I think he might pick that. So I just let it. I mean, if he doesn't, maybe next year. There is always next year.
Yeah. So I think the plan is we will, when we regroup at the end of the year to talk about the books, we'll also talk about whatever Alan picked for us, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Are you drinking a Monster, Pete?
No. This is a C4.
Is it still an energy drink, though?
It is.
I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack just watching you drink that. What? Anyways, carry on. I'm sorry.
It's 5 p.m.
Chandian Date Ota is my favorite character. That is a character from LPQ.
All right, Anitha.
Yes.
Can you guess what your suggestion is?
No. Oh, really? I know. Wait, I forgot the title. Ill-mannered ladies.
Benevolent Society of Ill-Mannered Ladies. This, I read this last year. I really loved it. It's about two sisters, Lady Augusta and Lady Julia. They are like in their 40s in a period where they're in their 40s and they're also single. So criminals, really. and so they have to deal with that discrimination in society, but they're also still women of privilege. So they end up using their privilege to help women in distress, and they kind of form a little detective agency, rescue type deal. And then there's also a really beautiful love story in here. And so people who like the slow burn, um, yearning type of romance, no smut, just romance, I really recommend.
I know. Actually, I thought of it. Now, when you asked, I was blank, but I did think about it.
And then the other book is called Olga Dies Dreaming. I went with a contemporary one. This follows Olga and her older brother. They're kind of in their mid 30s in New York. They're Puerto Rican, I believe. Let me make sure that's correct. Yes, Puerto Rican. And they have a very estranged relationship with their mother because she kind of left them to go do some freedom fighting in Puerto Rico. She ends up coming back into her life, and she's kind of like dealing with that emotions of it all. While in the same time, there's some like political unrest in New York as well as in Puerto Rico. So you kind of follow her as she's trying to navigate those relationships with her brother, her mom, as well as like deal with reconcile what's going on in the world. But I really enjoy this book.
Okay, that's a cute cover. I am done actually. Somebody can take it. Evie or somebody.
Wait, no.
I think that's it. Isn't it?
Are you all done? I got 3
I'm not done.
Pete,
I
go
have
ahead.
3.
Evie, you still have to give me yours.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We have to give each other our books.
Pete, you do
Okay.
for me.
So, first one, and she leaves.
Yep. Because it's a last minute switch out.
Well, I thought that was a book title.
A last minute switch out. All right, cool. So the first one that I'm going to recommend, I don't think you've read this, is Planetfall. Good. Okay. I wasn't sure with being on Jimmy's channel and stuff. Planetfall by Emma Newman. So you probably know what this is about, but for everybody else, this is about basically at some point, this one girl gets this vision about this planet and the world is dying and Earth is dying. So she convinces like her best friend and a bunch of other people to go with her to this planet to seek out. I think she says she's seeking God. I can't remember. She goes to the planet she got the vision from and finds the thing, and she disappears. This book takes place like 20, 30 years after it. And the colony of people that landed with her on that planet, it's about them and their interpersonal relationships. And it's just a very interesting take at her best friend's mental health 20, 30 years after the fact. And yeah, it's just really, it's a very character focused story.
Somewhere Carlos is smiling.
And this is also an excuse to get you to the point where you can buddy read After Atlas with me, which is the one that everybody raves about.
Cool.
Which is book 2. The second one, which I'm less sure about, but I'm going to throw it out there anyways. The City in the City by China Mieville.
Evie's express that Vix, we know what she's going to pick.
Oh,
I figured you would have chosen Perdido Street Station of all.
I haven't read Perdido Street Station.
Ooh,
Oh,
are you
never
even
mind.
a fan though?
That's right.
Working on it. This is about 2 cities that occupy the same space, the same spot on the map. And yeah, this is a detective story about this guy who finds a dead body that might have crossed the line between the two cities, or the barrier or boundary or whatever you want to call it. It's not it's not actually like a line straight down the city. They're intertwined in an interesting way that may or may not be magical. We don't know, or you will find out. But it's interesting. It's a vibe that you might like.
Okay. All right.
Evie is not that enthusiastic.
I'm trying to feign interest. Let's be honest. But no, like China Mieville is one of those authors that I'm like, on paper, he should be for me, but I'm so nervous because it seems like he's either you love it or you hate it type writer.
And you never know. You should just dive in.
All right, Pete, for you. So I did a last minute switcheroo because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to make it too easy of a pick for you.
You didn't want to give me 2 Emily Henry books?
No. So the book that I was going to give you as one of the options was The Vanished Birds by Simon Jimenez. But the other one that I did not switch out is Boy Parts by Larsa Clark.
Oh my.
This is what we laughed that day actually when we were discussing your picks.
Oh no.
Pete, you are one of the few glorious men that is so confident and self-assured of his masculinity and,
Wow.
the state of the world.
Thank you.
I think you will not be, how do I put that? What's the word I'm looking for?
Shaken in my faith of my masculinity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you will actually appreciate the conversations that Eliza Clark is putting forward in this book about masculinity. And it is a hot girl fiction book. It is described as the female, what is it?
Evie is turning Pete into hot girl.
True. What's the character's name? The main character in this is described as the female. Oh my god, Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. So this is it's comped for that, and it is so weird. And you read some weird stuff. I mean, for goodness.
I do read weird stuff
books all the time. See City and City.
So yes, so this is option one. And the other one that I switched out.
Both Sal and Cherry are like very confused what's happening here.
I know, right? Right? The other one is in a similar vein. And I want you to make enemies in case you don't pick this book.
Excuse me.
Severed Echoes by Anya Dillon.
Oh my goodness.
It is one. I know you love self-published. This is a self-published novel. And it's Shelf and Staples novel, Anya Dillon.
Mm-hmm.
And it is...
That's Amanda from Jimmy's Discord, for context.
Yes.
Yes,
her channel is Shelf and Stable. So it is also borderline weird fiction, whatever you want to... However you define weird fiction. It is part hot girl, part like science fiction, part... I don't know... thriller, part whatever, and I think you'd like it. So yeah, those are my 2 for you.
Nice.
Note, by the way, I chose fantasy, or I chose SFF books for everybody else except for Pete. Pete, you get the hot girl stuff.
Hot girl summer.
Isn't Severed Echoes fantasy though?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Well, again, it's weird fiction, so it's like you can't really put your finger on
it. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going first. Charmaine, you get to
What?
go first. Pick. Tell us what are your options from each person and what you are picking.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't ready for this.
I can go first if you want.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Anitha picked for me Circe by Madeline Miller and Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. Do you want me to read them all off and then pick, or do you want to go by person and then pick?
Whatever works for you.
Okay, cool. And then Charmaine picked Lone Women by Victor Laval and The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. I'm surprised that I can read my own writing. Pete picked Planetfall by Emma Newman and The City in the City by China Mieville. I'm going to confess, part of my rationale for choosing all three of these books is that I happen to already have them and own them.
Smart play.
So, Pete, Planetfall. Charmaine, Lone Women. Anitha, Circe. And Circe
Yay.
also satisfies my 40 books to read before I turn 40, because that's on my list there.
What was Charmaine's second pick for you?
The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea.
Okay.
And I will make this promise. If I DNF any of these, I will read the backup. The second one.
Okay. Or you can let us know I have backups for you.
Backups on backups.
If I DNF the backup, then there you go.
Okay. Pete, you want to go?
Sure. So, Charmaine picked Dreadful by Caitlin Rosakes.
I guess this is as good as mine.
Hench by Natalie Walscotts.
Sorry.
Anitha picked Curse of the Chalian by, I didn't write down the author.
Lois McNasty Bujold.
Gold. There we go. Thank you. And Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler. And then Evie picked Boy Parts by another
Eliza Clark.
Eliza Clark, thank you. And Severed Echoes by, I almost said Anya Taylor-Joy, but that's not correct. That is by Amanda. And her name is something close.
Anya Dillon.
Anya Dillon. There we go. I don't know why Anya Taylor-Joy, but that's fine. So for Charmaine, I'm going to pick Hench by Natalie Wall something. I think that one will be a nice non-fantasy one to read amidst all the other fantasy I'm reading. For Anitha, I'm picking Surprise, Surprise, Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler. Since I own 2 copies of it, I will be getting to it. And then for Evie, I will be reading Severed Echoes.
Let's go.
So that is, we're reading some Jimmy Discord books.
Somehow Jimmy wins in this situation.
Exactly. Somehow.
Jimmy wins in every situation, let's be honest. Jimmy and Al. So.
Evidently, I'm destroying Sal's books.
She got Evie's right.
Yeah,
Evie's right. Yeah.
I'll go next. Anitha gave me Windhaven by George R.R. Martin and
Lisa Tuttle.
Lisa Tuttle. And then Crown of Feathers. I don't know the author, but I actually have read it.
Wait,
I've tried to read it. I do.
Oh, okay.
And then Pete gave me Radical Act of Free Magic, and then Guards. Evie gave me Bear and the Nightingale, and Wizards of Earthsea. So I'm gonna go with Windhaven by George R.R. Martin and Lisa Tuttle. I will go with Radical Act of Free Magic by H.G. Perry, right?
H.G. Perry, I believe.
And then for Evie, I will go with Bear and the Nightingale.
Ooh.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, I would be happy with either choice.
Charmaine, you're killing Master Severus, killing Sal too.
Yes,
1 for 2,
one
Sal.
kill.
Yeah. The reason why I didn't pick Wizards is like I haven't had good luck with middle grade books.
So it's not middle grade by definition, but like it reads more like, I don't know.
It's a coming of age story.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
it has some stuff with that. It's really not middle grade in my
if
opinion.
I say this, only first book feels like that, but after that first book, the themes, like Gwyn explores and the characters, everything, it's like it makes us think. Actually, if we can say that, it is
Yeah.
not at all middle grade.
It's
and
not like it doesn't have like depth and complexity that you would expect from like a fantasy
Yes,
book.
it's middle grade from the 60s. We cannot compare for that with middle grade now.
Mhm. But I think I've been wanting to read Bear the Nightingale, and I really like folklore books.
Yeah.
But I usually only read a lot of the Asian folklore, so this will be a new experience.
All right. My turn. First of all, I want to say I love all these 6 books. Actually, all these 6 books would work for me.
So you're gonna read them all, right?
It is a tough choice for me. You did good, at least with me. So Pete gave me A Natural History of Dragons by Mary Brennan and Dogs of War by Adrian Tchaikovsky. You can take bets now. And Evie gave me The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle and The Gate to Men's Country by Sheryl S. Tepper. Tepper or Tipper?
Tepper. I say Tepper, but
Okay. And Charmaine gave me The Benevolent Society of Ill-Mannered Ladies and Olga Dice Dreaming. Okay, I'm going to shock everyone. I do want to read Dogs of War by Adrian Tchaikovsky. You all know I'm a Tchaikovsky fan, but I can always read that by myself. So I'm going with Natural History of Dragons. I'm going to, because otherwise I don't think I will ever get to that series in next 2 years. So I'm picking Natural History of Dragons by Mary Brennan.
Nice.
Sal, you already lost.
Good.
And Evie, I am really, really sorry, Sal. Maybe I'll read this for you next time, but I am picking Gay Two Men's Country by Sheryl S.
2 for 3 that you're on, Sal.
Wow.
Make
that
it 3
is
for 3, and he
an
said 3 for
upset.
3.
And Charmaine is, that Olga Dice Streaming reminded me of Black Cake, which we both read together and which we liked. And I never read Portrico either. I'm curious about that, but my choice. Everyone knows my choice is going to be Benevolent Society of Ill-Mannered Ladies.
Yeah.
For context, guys, when Charmaine was reading this, I think at the end of last year, so we did a lot of sprints. So every time I had so much fun trying to remember the title of this book, and I was very curious about this book. I wanted to read this from that time. I am definitely going to read this one.
You'll understand the struggle now when you're reading it. Whenever time someone asks you what you're reading, you have to say this like long title. You're like,
So,
wait.
You started the second book, right, Charmaine? Or did you?
Not
finish it?
yet, but it's soon. It's very
Okay.
soon, TBR.
Sal, I
Sal
will
wants to
read
throw-
that for you. Okay.
Look, Sal, August is coming up. You never know.
I might read the Natural History of Dragons with you because I do have it on my shelf. over there.
Okay, this is the Buddy Reads time, people. If you want to read any of these books with us, let us know in comments now. Okay.
Except for me. Don't. I'm not doing it.
She's gonna read.
Evie is not
Just
on our level, actually. She doesn't read Buddy Reads with us anymore. Only
It's
with
true.
Evie
certain
doesn't care about
people.
anybody
Only with
else.
certain people, very special friends.
Yeah.
True story. Wait, what book are you reading for August, Anita?
Oh, I am reading Soulless. This
Oh,
is
yeah, that's right.
Sal's
Well,
one.
because of this betrayal, you should obviously read 2 books for Sal in August to make up for it. The second one being Last Unicorn.
Pete, no. Okay. Natural History of Dragons, yes. Charmaine, Buddy Read with you.
Sweet.
Good. More people need to read that. More people in my immediate circle.
Do it, Mitch. You're blasting through.
Mhm.
Okay, my now I'll talk about guesses. I thought Pete would give me Planetfall because that's one of his. I know he liked it, and I also thought he will give me Nine Fox Gambit that he really liked.
I thought I was gonna get some Abram and Parker, and yet,
But you got none of them, surprisingly.
I
Nothing.
did, I did consider giving you Hammer, but then I thought I don't think you will get through the book. It is slow, especially as a first Parker. You have to trust Parker before reading Hammer.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it is good. I did consider giving you fifth season or Assassin's Apprentice.
Nice. I was gonna give you a Leviathan Wakes, but it didn't meet the page count.
Oh yeah, we had criteria. It couldn't be over 500 pages or whatever.
Yeah. Shame.
Charmaine, your choices are the best, it seems, for Cell.
Okay, I'll pick some books for you, Sal.
I had no guess. Well, actually, I thought that maybe Pete would try and force my hand to try. Oh my god, you just said it. The first H.G. Perry book.
Oh, Declaration of the Rights of Magicians.
Yes. Because I also taste tested that one, and I was like, "This is nope, not for me." I
to know.
figured someone would give me LPQ.
See, we're LPQ-less.
I am so sorry, Mitch. I hope you will like other books first and then go back
This is why
to
you
Hammer.
don't read that first.
I mean, I think I think you will like Purple and Black definitely. It's only like less than 120 pages, and it goes like fast from the beginning.
Alternatively, The Hammer was my first KJ Parker novel, with the caveat that I did read his short fiction before.
No, you read Folding Knife first.
But yeah, you
No.
trusted
I read
Parker,
him
right?
first.
Though.
Yeah, you already
read
read
his short
his
fiction.
short fiction.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. With the caveat that I had read his short fiction before, but The Hammer was my first novel from him.
Hey, Marianne. Yeah.
Marianne, right at the end.
Hello.
I think, it's very difficult when it comes to Parker standalones, but I think I like Hammer more. Or I shouldn't say I like because I like all of standalones, but I think about Hammer more.
Unrelated, Anitha and Pete, I'm surprised that neither of you gave me Empire in Black and Gold.
I did
Even
consider.
Holler.
Oh yeah.
I did consider it.
Right.
I wanted to remove
No Tchaikovsky?
Greek and then give Empire of Black. But you already like Tchaikovsky. You're going to read it anyway. So I thought, why?
What about me?
Charmaine?
You want it?
All too late.
It's not locked in. I will change the option for you. You know what? I should change my option for you because you already tried Crown of Feathers. You have to tell me. Like Evie told you, she already read. What is that?
Well, I didn't read all of it. I just didn't finish
But
it.
you DNF'd it.
Yeah.
Yes. So my second option could be anything. Pete, Evie, Pete, especially
What did
you
I
read.
already pick?
You want to vote for Assassin's Apprentice or Empire in Black and Gold?
I haven't read Empire in Black and Gold, so I have no.
One person, please.
Empire.
You?
Wait, how many pages is it?
It won't fit page count.
I was hoping you wouldn't mention that.
So
I don't think Assassin's Apprentice would be
Assassin's Apprentice wouldn't fit either.
Well, no, it falls
fit.
on. It's under 500
It's
pages.
under
I don't
500.
think-
It is?
I don't think it stands well on its own.
yeah. So my choice will be. I wanted to give you fifth season, but I'll go with Killing Moon by Jemison. First book in Dreamblood duology.
So we're getting a switch up. Now the choice is between Killing Moon and what was the other one, Anitha?
Windhaven. Yes,
Oh,
Brian.
gosh.
We're almost done
It's
swapping up.
Brian. Right on time for you, buddy.
Oh, talk amongst yourselves while I read the synopsis.
Okay, so The Killing Moon was
Ah!
was Jemison's first written novel. and it is Arabian, Middle Eastern, North African inspired fantasy, and it's got dream magic in it.
It kind of, the way it was written, I don't think it is true, but the way it was written, it reminded me of LPQ. I don't know why.
I've never read LPQ, so I have no say.
Can I make a minor suggestion? Can I have the 5th season? Because I own that and I don't own the Killing Fields.
Okay, go ahead. Any Jemison would work. This
But
one
wait.
or the Inheritance trilogy one, any Jemison, I'm okay. But you can still go ahead with your pick, Windhaven. I'm okay with it either way.
Yeah, we're just messing.
Okay.
You should stick
No,
with Windhaven.
I think, yeah, I'll go with the 5th season because that's one less book to buy.
Yes, I liked, many people when they read Broken Heart trilogy, they loved 5th season, and 2nd and 3 went down little bit for them. But I liked every book. Like, I loved 5th season, and I liked 2nd book Obelisk Gate like more than 5th season, and I like Stone Sky more than Obelisk Gate. Like, every book is like up for me, and as a series is definitely one of my favorite series.
Yeah, for me, Obelisk Gate is like a stereotypical middle book where she does a lot of world building in it, but at the same time, I think it's an absolutely necessary 2nd book because of the world building. Like I was absolutely like, I was on the edge of my seat with learning about the world. So,
And I think after LPQ, I mean, LPQ's final book, Price of Spring, is my all-time favorite book. And after that, I think Stone Sky came very close. It is like one of my favorites, very best finale. And there are a lot of amazing quotes.
I read her other series. What was that? The one with,
Inheritance
I think
trilogy?
so. That was good. It was weird, but good.
All her books are weird. Even like Dream Blood Duology, I think 2nd book gets more weirder, but it is definitely weird.
yeah. But that's also a good thing about the Dream Blood duology is similar to the Inheritance trilogy, each book stands completely on its own.
Yes. Charya is going to nag. I like both of them. I completely approve this nagging Charya.
Sal has a great question. What are the backups to my backups?
You want backups now? Okay, for Evie, one of my backups was Black Cake by Charmaine
Oh yeah,
Wilkerson?
not me.
Wilkerson. Thank you. So I think I don't know why I'm going for only fiction books, not fantasy books for you, because I think you'll appreciate this one more.
It's a good book.
Yeah.
That's it? That's the only backup?
You want more backups? The next one is going to be, actually, it was going to be Empire in Black and Gold, but it won't fit the page counter rule.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I just assumed that you would have backups. You don't have to create.
I did have, but I did not note it down, obviously. I note it down in my brain.
She's under pressure.
Sal's predicting a 50% DNF rate. Are you talking about like for overall of this or just me?
Which book is Evie least likely to DNF?
Oh, that's a great question. Which book am I least likely to DNF, guys?
My book. Cersei. I'll vote mine.
Go with that.
Just for that, I'm gonna DNF it so quick.
Snap.
So hard. Anyways.
All right, people.
We got our books.
We got our books.
So we have like till end of this year, and we'll also get one book from Alan. So total 4 books each.
I'm very curious about what I'll get from Alan.
Alan probably is going to give us LPQ.
Honestly.
It's just all of us, even if we have read it already.
I'd be fine with that.
Wait, Pete, you haven't read Age of Ash, right?
Yeah, I have.
Have you read Bladed Dreams?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you read Dagger and Coin?
Yes.
Well, never mind.
I have all of See, I'm the true fan here. Unlike Anitha here, who hasn't even finished Dagger and Coin.
This is a possibility, Matt. Pete,
I mean, Matt, most likely, yes.
yes, this is a high possibility.
December is usually
Procrastination-
my most. I read the most books in December, so there's a good chance.
Procrastination is great. Just saying. Cool.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up. I might, because I'm going to Barnes & Noble again tomorrow, so I might pick up Parable of Sower for then.
You already have 2
You
copies
already
of it.
have 2 copies.
Yeah,
No, when I say pick it up, I go to Barnes & Noble and I sit down and I read. So I'll pick Parable of the Sower up from the shelf and read it at Barnes & Noble.
I don't
that's
understand this.
crazy.
See,
There's libraries exist.
I understand going to bookstore and reading. What I don't understand is reading and not buying the book. At least
I've
take your
already
own
bought the book twice from them.
Then take your own copy and read it. Don't
That's
read
weird.
You
What
go to a
weird is-
library.
that book. Somebody has to buy it. You can't
I take good care. I take very good care of it. I
Listen,
for
Pete, what if
certain
there's
make
only
sure
one
that
copy and you're sitting there just reading away on it, and you prevented someone from getting Parable
What
of Sower because
Sal
you were reading the
said.
one copy.
I'm providing atmosphere.
what atmosphere.
It is weird to walk in with a book that I've already bought from that store and read it in that store, because then I'm paranoid they're going to think I'm stealing it. All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
What about
see,
going to a
that-
coffee shop?
these are broken binding editions.
Barnes Noble is a coffee shop.
Yeah, just go into the coffee shop.
As
coffee shop person.
as
I
Charmaine
take my
elec-
books all the time.
as Charmaine eloquently said it, there are libraries.
Yeah.
They exist.
But Barnes Noble is closer, and I like the smell of Barnes Noble more.
And you know what?
So you
And
like
you-
the smell of commercial.
What Pete?
I like
what
the smell. Barnes Noble has this unique blend of books and coffee smell that is great.
Then
that I
take your
love.
book and read it.
No, they're gonna think I'm stealing it, and I don't want to deal with that
Put it
anxiety.
in the coffee shop section.
Use your
I
receipt
always
as a
take a book
bookmark.
from Barnes & Noble.
No, Pete. What if they don't have it on the shelf?
They do.
But what if someone bought it that day?
Then I'll pick another book.
Sal,
That's
don't
crazy.
enable him. We
Thank
need
you,
to
Sal.
shame him. Sal, don't
Thank you,
enable
Sal and K Fox. You guys are on my
K Fox. K Fox is always on your side. I need
K Fox worked at
No.
a Barnes and Noble, and she said, "You know what? That's fine. They don't care."
See, as a reader, if I'm buying a book already read by someone, it comes under used book. It's not a new book.
Anita,
I-
can I click on Kim's comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, she said it's the least of the employees' problems, but that still implies that it's still a problem.
Yes.
And what's the
Yep.
most of your problems? I'm curious.
Children.
Children
Youths.
that are
Youths.
unattended,
Youths.
and
Anyways.
also occasionally homeless people, because
All right, people. We are fighting and bickering women. All right. Thanks everyone in the chat. You definitely made it more funny and entertaining. We will be back with how our reading experience was soon, maybe at the end of December or January.
children.
So see you then. Hopefully I'll do some content. I'll post something before then, but
Kim.
that is also a possibility. Okay, folks.
Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for your recommendations / forced reading.
Yes, I'm excited. We'll see
Knife to my throat.
who fares well.
All right. Bye.
Ah.
Why everything is a two